All right.
That worked. I'm gonna open this beer. This is exciting times.
Oh, you've only got one?
I only have one.
Ah, I see. I've got two. One is in a bottle, and one is in a can. And that's how I'm going to make my black and tan.
Your black and tan, your bottle and can.
Yeah, just clap your hands.
Just
clap your hands.
Yeah, we should make a theme song for that. You make a black and tan with a bottle and can, and you're such a man with your black and tan.
So I just opened the bottle. I opened the bottle. I'm pouring in the black, which is the Southern Tier Warlock Imperial Stout Ale brewed with pumpkin and with pumpkin pie spice.
All right, while you're pouring that, I'm going to say welcome to the Beard Owl podcast, the podcast where we talk about two of the greatest things in the world, beer and Weird Al. And I have already poured my beer, and I am still Lauren.
And I'm still John, so I've poured half my beer now. And then the second half of this fun fall tradition that I like to do for myself is the Southern Tier Pumking Nitro Imperial Pumpkin Ale. So if you've noticed, they are both Southern Tier. They are both pumpkin. One is a stout and one is an ale. And I make myself a nice little black and tan. And I don't know why I was about to open this far away from the mic. This is a nitro can. This is going to sound great.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, buddy.
That had some resonance, too.
It had resonance.
Resonance.
All right.
Sibilance.
Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Well, all right. So we've got pumpkin beers today. Well, at least we know that you do, and I do as well. I have a Shipyard Brewing Company Smashed Pumpkin. It's an ale brewed with natural flavors, and I guess one of those natural flavors would be pumpkin. And it's good. It's good. I'll talk more about this a little bit later, but we've decided to not so much match the beers we're having today to the song we're talking about. We're more matching our beers to the season.
Yeah.
And we feel like the song fits with the season, so that's why we're doing what we're doing. And
because if you guessed it, this is our special Halloween episode.
Spooky, scary. Yes, because today we're talking about
Nature Trail to Hell
in 3D.
Oh, yeah. This is the closing track of Weird Al's In 3D album from 1984. And actually, John, it came out on January 1st, 1984.
Oh, wow.
So it's
almost an 83 album.
It was recorded in 83, but it came out in 1984. Well, at least that's what Spotify told me this morning while I was listening to the album. I didn't really look at it too deeply. But yeah, it's Halloween. It's spooky time. It's spoopy season. So we are talking about the spoopiest of Weird Al songs, Nature Trail to Hell, and we're having some pumpkin beer for it because it's Halloween, right? But when this episode comes out, tomorrow will be Halloween, and yesterday will have been my birthday.
Can you see the blackness and the tanness?
I can see the blackness and the tanness.
A nice black and tan.
Nice black and tan. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Nature Trail. I'm going to come right out and say it. I don't think I fully appreciated this song as a child.
No?
No.
Do you appreciate it more now that you've listened to it probably about a dozen times?
Yes.
Okay.
I think now that it's an absolute masterpiece.
Yeah. And you still rated it kind of low on our rankings, but it's pulled up. It's pulled up by my rankings, thank goodness. I love this song. It's number 42 in our list. It dropped down 7 spots in our re-ranking. You gave this song 8th on the album.
Okay,
and
I mean, in 3D
put
has
it
a lot of good
second.
stuff.
I put it second. We both had Mr. Popeil at 1, but
I'm just saying that everything is in flux, man. It's all in flux. And I feel like I really, really appreciate this song right now. I mean, we could get into more stuff about it as we continue talking, but like, dude, it's phenomenal. It's spooky, it's funny, and it's musically astounding.
It's got it all, man.
It's got it all. It's absolutely got it all. And like, I like this song so much. I'm just trying to articulate it now. You know, I mean, again, having listened to it. All right, here's what happened to me today. I went to the gym this morning, and this song is over 5 minutes long. So I listened to it about 1.5 times on the way to the gym, and another 1.5 times on the way back from the gym. And so that's all I've listened to today. I have listened to nothing else today other than Nature Trail to Hell.
Wow.
And I was driving along. I'm about to turn onto my street, and there's somebody trying to turn off of my street. And as I'm turning onto my street, right at the part of the song where those screams are, like, ah! Like, ah!
Mm-hmm.
Ah! Right? I'm screaming along with it, or at least like making the face like I'm making a blood-curdling scream. And the person who was turning off of my street gave me the strangest look. And I'm like, oh boy. Oh boy. At least I wasn't picking my nose.
Right. Well, I think it would have made more sense if you had been picking your nose. Because then they'd be like, oh, she's listening to something funny.
I guess. I mean, I was making a blood-curdling scream face while driving
Nice.
in a residential neighborhood.
Well, it's just good, clean family fun.
That's okay. Can we talk about the fact, the good, clean family fun bit about this? Because the lyrics really are funny. It's not just gore, blood, and guts like it sounds at face value. There's lots of humor in the lyrics, you know. So bring the kids along. It's good, clean family fun, you know. But this is after we're hearing about the hideous effects and the bloody hatchet coming right at you.
I have a note on that later.
The you know, the Cub Scouts, you know, 2 or 3 of them being, you know, hacked up in every scene. But that's good, clean family fun.
Uh-huh.
And then, you know, what have you got to lose? If you like the 6 o'clock news, then you'll love Nature Trail to Hell.
Absolutely.
What does that say?
That
If
means
you like
that the 6 o'clock news is pretty freaking gory.
Or, you know, scary.
Spooky, scary.
You're just going to keep doing that, aren't you?
It fits.
Yeah, it fits. But what do you have to say about the bloody hatchet coming right at you?
So do you remember where it was probably about 2009? There was a movie that came out, I think it was actually probably around Valentine's Day, given by the name of it. It was called My Bloody Valentine in 3D.
Oh, okay,
And,
yeah.
It was about I guess a coal miner that like went on some sort of a rampage, killing everybody. And I remember in the ad, since it was a 3D movie, there was it was a pickaxe that they threw, and it seemed like it came like right at the screen, right at you. So like every time I hear that part of the song, I go back to that ad mentally in my brain, and
Yeah,
I want to forget about that movie because it's not good. It's not good. But
well,
like, and I have a note about the movie in that completely separate. When that movie came out, I obviously didn't know my wife, but I've spoken about that movie to my wife before, and every time we speak about it, she says that her dad says that movie would never exist because coal miners are good people, and that would never happen. And so if you need context as to who her dad is, he is the director of the mine safety program at Penn State. So he is a coal miner at heart. Coal miners are like good people, and like that movie would never happen in his eyes.
Okay. Again, there's bad apples in every profession.
Oh, absolutely. But
you have a disgruntled coal miner.
Yeah. If I felt like looking up the plot of the movie, I guess it would make sense as to why this guy was messed up. Let me see. On Valentine's Day 1997, the small mining community of Harmony is rocked by an explosion at the Hanager mine. Comatose Harry Warden is the sole survivor after killing 5 fellow miners to conserve his own oxygen. And so then I guess later on, 10 years later,
Oh.
so he goes on a rampage 10 years later from, I guess, oxygen deprivation and shit.
Well, there you go. So it's
Yeah.
his brain's messed up. He's not an inherently bad person.
Yeah.
He has brain damage. So, that's funny. That is funny. So that makes your wife a coal miner's daughter?
I guess it would, wouldn't it?
I guess it would. Well, what? Our great-grandfather was a coal miner, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
And he lost the tip of one of his fingers
Uh-huh.
when one of the cars ran over it. And you remember Mom used to tell us the story that's how he got her as a child. That's how he got her to stop picking her nose. Because like if you keep doing it, this is what's gonna happen.
That's pretty funny. Yeah.
Yeah, got it. I mean, I guess if you gotta lose a body part,
Might as well just be a fingertip, right?
might as well be a fingertip. And you also gotta just have a sense of humor about it. Because what can he do? What can
Right.
he do?
Right.
He can't do anything. You might as well just have a sense of humor about it. So, okay. So we've got My Bloody Valentine, and this is a song about a movie that, doesn't exist. But it got me thinking about, like, horror movies.
Mm-hmm.
And, especially now, it's Halloween season, so, like, all the TV channels are showing, various spooky movies the whole time. As we speak, Sci-Fi is showing Hook, which I'm not sure how they're working that into, like, their Halloween movie thing.
Everybody's in costume.
Okay, that's fair. But yeah, I mean, so they're showing Hook right now, but there's a whole lot of stuff that's coming up, and I think there's going to be, like, a Harry Potter movie marathon at some point, and I'm like, okay, witches, fine.
Yeah. Last night on, I forget if it was, I think it was TNT or AMC, I watched it, and not like the original one that was like the TV miniseries. It was the one that came out 3 years ago.
Oh, with Sarsgaard.
Yeah. That movie is a lot scarier than the original TV miniseries.
Yeah, I do really like this.
Yeah.
I watched it. I didn't love it. I mean,
Natalie and I saw it on our honeymoon because there was a day that was it was kind of rainy, and so where we went to Lewis, Delaware. So and we went like for beaches and stuff, and so a rainy day you're not going to go to the beach. So we saw what was playing at the theater. Okay, and then 2 years later when we went back, what's playing in the theater? It too. Got to see it there. So we saw it and it too at the same little rinky-dink movie theater, like
that's
$1
cute.
candy.
Oh, that's precious. John, one of these days we're going to get through an episode where you don't talk about the state of Delaware.
I like Delaware. Delaware or New Jersey.
Yeah, well, if Mississippi were Missouri's New Jersey, then what did Delaware?
I don't know. Idaho, Alaska.
Ah, yeah, that's the joke. That is the joke. But, all right, John. So what's your favorite scary movie, then?
My favorite scary movie. I think the first one was probably the most original. There were like...
I see what you did there.
Yeah, I got you. No, I don't know enough about those, about that series of movies to know which one would be my favorite. But it probably would be my first one because that was the most original and groundbreaking of those. No, I shouldn't even say groundbreaking. Those movies weren't groundbreaking.
No, they were funny.
Yeah.
But that wasn't
I don't know.
my
I really
actual
have to,
question.
I know. I have to think about it. I guess it depends on your your definition of scary, right?
Well, yeah, because I mean, you've got your slasher flicks. You've got your straight up horror movies. You've got your sci-fi horror movies. You things like that. You've got Knocked Up, which I think is the scariest movie of all.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I remember. Yeah, I guess this is the early 2000s. It was that movie with Harrison Ford and Callista No, and Harrison Ford and not Calista Flockhart. He married her. God, if I can get through an episode without talking about Calista Flockhart, that would be great.
Yeah. Does Calista Flockhart live in Delaware?
I don't think so.
Oh.
It was Harrison Ford and Michelle Pfeiffer. What Lies Beneath.
Oh.
Where there's nothing like supernatural about it. It's literally just like I think he's the husband, and he's just like full of rage for some reason. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've seen it, but I remember that movie actually scaring me because it's one of those things that just like could happen, and I think that's what scares me the most in movies, because like I don't know if you remember. Again, it was the early 2000s. It was the anniversary reissue and re-release of The Exorcist. They put it in the theaters with some additional scenes and things like that in it.
Yeah.
And I went and literally fell asleep.
Oh.
To my defense, I had taken Sudafed. But I literally fell asleep. So, like, that didn't get me, but, like, What Lies Beneath gets me. And I am also scared by zombie movies.
Oh.
Not the runners. The slow, lurching zombies scare me.
Okay, so, like, not 28 Days Later.
No, I can handle the fast ones. I love the movie 28 Days Later, because they're not really a zombie, it's the rage virus.
Oh, that's true. What about World War Z?
I haven't seen that.
No? Yeah, they're more runners as well.
Runners. So,
it's based on a book, and I haven't read the book, but from what I've heard, they skipped a lot of stuff in the book, and like, yeah, they if you've read the book, it doesn't do the book justice. But if you haven't read the book's okay, or the movie's okay.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah.
I can understand that. But, like, what I'm talking about is, I know you kind of think back to, like, older zombie movies, like the Dawn of the Dead that came out in, like, the early 80s, I think, where they're stuck in a shopping mall. And they're not, like, gross, like, gory zombies. They're mostly just, like, gray, blue people that move very slowly.
Yeah.
And there's, like, this image sticks in my brain, like when I think zombie and I get freaked out. He's like a Buddhist monk zombie lurching through this shopping mall.
Oh,
that terrifies me because he's just moving so slow.
Yeah.
And I don't like it.
Have you ever watched The Walking Dead?
I've seen bits and pieces of it. Again, due to my aversion to the zombie genre, I have not actively been into The Walking Dead.
Yeah. I wasn't before I met Natalie. And then, like, I started watching it probably about season 4 or 5. So I watched season 4, and then I went back and watched seasons 1 through 3, and I'm like, who's this guy? Because they obviously die. And it's like, it was kind of spoilers. But then it was good, and then, like, it turned into just like it was stupid. Now it's like we're trudging through it, and it's like we're watching it because we're heavily invested in the story after having watched it for however many years. But like,
yeah,
I don't know. There's just like so much stuff that they do. It's like, why?
Yeah, I get that vibe from people.
Yeah.
Like a lot of things about it make people angry, and I think that tends to be a thing with a lot of these like big shows that maybe they're making
Run
so
too
much
long.
money. And have such a fan base that they go on longer than they have to.
Yeah.
Or they're longer than they should. I think I've mentioned it before on here at some point about the show Once Upon a Time on ABC. It was like the fairy tale like characters and things like that. I loved that show, but I don't think I watched the last like 2 seasons of it because it was just like...
Oh, yeah.
It
That's
should've
how I
stopped.
was with How I Met Your Mother as well. Like, I didn't watch the final season of it because it's like, what? He's just going to meet another, like, 4 girls that aren't going to be the one, and then, like, you're going to know the one for, like, an episode?
Yeah, well, because the whole last season focused around, like, one weekend, right? Barney and Robin's wedding.
Oh, okay.
And then in, like, the last episode or 2 is when we kind of get like flash aheads to like how things actually end, and it's like, you're right. All these seasons getting invested in. The show is called How I Met Your Mother, and
yeah,
he still ends up with Robin.
Right, but is Robin
Spoiler,
the mother?
Sorry. No,
Is
Robin's not the mother.
Right, exactly.
Robin can't have children.
Right.
She's barren.
Yeah.
That was a whole plot point.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she, struggled with that and stuff like that. And then, I know, and like, we get the mother, and like, the little actress who plays her is so good and so cute. And I'm like, okay, like, I would have been so good with this. And then in the end, you have these two kids, like, Dad, did you just tell us this story just so that we'd be okay with you going to, like, date Aunt Robin? And then he's like, what? Like, oh. And he stops being Bob Saget at that point. And then they just kind of make up Josh Radnor to look like old Ted Mosby. And it's like...
I don't think we've talked about the song for like 5 minutes even, and we're already about a half hour in, at least by my timer.
Yeah. All right. So, Nature Trail to Hell. Okay. I don't know if you've gotten a chance to see this, but
I didn't
I
actually ever answer your question of what my favorite movie is. My favorite horror movie.
No.
I would say it doesn't need to go much farther than this. I think Halloween. The first one.
Okay.
Once you get past a certain one where, like, Michael Myers should have died, it's like, okay, how is he still even moving? But, like, I don't know.
Yeah, you have to suspend a lot of disbelief.
The first one is good.
Yeah.
And then the one that they just released, was it, like, last year or the year before? Where they basically, like, retconned everything that, like, Michael Myers has been in, like, an infirmary or something the entire time, but then he gets out. Yeah, no, it was actually good. Actually, watch the most recent one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are those the ones by Rob Zombie?
No. It's got what's her face back in it.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah, she was in it. Yeah,
those.
Yeah.
Oh.
And not like Halloween H2O or any of those. Like,
no.
There was one, it literally came out like last year or the year before.
Yeah, I remember this now. I remember it coming out. I haven't seen it, but okay. Yeah, I mean, well, the reason I brought up the Rob Zombie one is because you know who has a cameo in Halloween 2 of the Rob Zombie ones?
Is it Rob Zombie?
No, it's the only person to appear as himself in a Halloween movie.
You got me.
Weird Al Yankovic.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you did not listen to the episode I did with Chris about the cameos, did you?
Not fully, no. I'll admit it, not fully.
Yeah, we say that on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fun fact.
That is cool.
Appropriate to bring up around Halloween.
Yeah.
But yeah, so speaking of like part 2s and stuff, in Nature Trail to Hell, this song is essentially an advertisement for the film, correct? And they're already saying that you won't see hideous effects like these again until we bring you Nature Trail to Hell Part 2.
Yeah.
That speaks so well to the horror movie genre, because they're all about the sequels. There's always a sequel.
Always. Even if the main guy dies, they either bring in another main guy or they retcon how the guy died or whatever.
Yeah. It's you can always have a sequel to a horror movie. So that's just interesting to me to think. Would you watch, based on what we know about it from the song, would you watch Nature Trail to Hell?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Now,
I actually kind of want it to be made.
Yeah, that would be something. Now, I'm just thinking from a logistics standpoint, because he does say that, Cub Scouts, there are 2 or 3 of them hacked up in every scene. Now,
it's a large troop, or there's not a lot of scenes.
It's one or the other. Now, let's just say it is a feature-length film. Okay? Now, does that mean that the action is occurring while he's just hacking up the Cub Scouts? Like, do you know what I'm saying?
It means that there's probably no plot. It's literally just him going around and hacking people up.
Just going ham on a Cub Scout troop.
Yeah.
Just hacking them up for 87 minutes.
Yeah.
I feel like that's like the length of a horror movie.
87?
87.
Any more movies are longer. They're usually around 2 hours. I remember as a kid, all movies used to be like an hour and a half. Now everything's like 2 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, movies have gotten way too long.
Those Avengers movies are like 3 hours long. Like, why?
And there's so many of them. I gave up.
I don't really care about them.
I
That's a hot
gave
take.
Up. And that's fine. Like, you're a DC guy anyway.
Yeah, even still, I don't watch many of the DC movies.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. You can do what you want to do. It's your life, man. I'm just saying, like, I loved the Hulk movie with
Eric Bana or Edward Norton.
Ed Norton.
Ed Norton.
I saw that twice.
Yeah, that was the better one.
That one was
the one with
really
Eric
good.
Bana. I remember seeing that one in the movie theater with Dad. Oh my God! Speaking of going to the movie theater with Dad, first, I remember the Gateway.
Yeah.
Of course, you remember the Gateway. I remember going to see Saw with Dad at the Gateway. It was just me and Dad, and like, we didn't really know what to expect, and like, that was one of the few movies that I ever remember going to see with Dad, and there was a twist ending, and he didn't see it coming.
Oh yeah, because he always sees it coming. He
Yeah.
didn't see that one coming at all.
But he admitted this time as like, oh man, I didn't see that coming. Like, yeah, I remember. That was good, and the floors at the Gateway were always sticky with popcorn and soda. Oh man,
Yeah,
I miss that movie theater.
That was such a great movie theater. It had like the old like lights hanging from the ceiling, like they were like those little like chandelier lights. Mm-hmm. We saw the Jungle Book there, the cartoon.
Yeah. We saw a lot of movies there. We saw like Power Rangers there. We saw TMNT there. Yeah, like any movie.
The first Austin Powers.
It was either the Gateway or the mall. That's where you would go.
Those are the only places to go.
Mm-hmm. I remember.
Movie theater. I was just gonna say the movie theater at the mall. Like there were like 8 screens inside the mall, and then there was that annex up on the hill, up outside the mall. Do you remember? It was Thanksgiving weekend. And a lot of movies come out around Thanksgiving weekend. Do you remember standing in line outside that little, like, annex movie theater at the mall, waiting in line to see Flubber?
Yes. Absolutely, I do. And you know what other movie I remember seeing? Not at the annex part, but down at the mall one. Do you remember the movie Drop Dead Fred?
Yes, I remember Drop Dead Fred.
We saw that at the mall. We saw that at the mall. And then, like, the way the mall movie theater worked, like, you would leave, and, like, you'd be in this, like, big tunnel outside, walking out, and, like, you just get into the parking lots. Like, if you want to go back into the mall, just, yeah.
Yeah, you had to go back, you had to go all the way around. That was the one, was that the movie theater where we're sitting waiting to see something, and there was this older gentleman?
No, that was the Gateway. Doug's Voice movie. Doug's Voice movie. I'm here to see Doug's Voice movie.
Can you just tell that story briefly?
I think we really just did.
I think we covered it. Because we were kids, right? Like, how old were you? You were like...
Oh my God, let me look up when Doug's first movie came out, and then I'll tell you how old I was.
Well, okay, just by context clues, I think 1990... Nicktoons, they started in, like, 93. So Doug's first movie, I would guess, would be, like, 96, 97. So
well, here's the thing.
Probably 9 or 10.
You're wrong. You're wrong because this isn't based on the Nickelodeon TV series, Doug. It's after Nickelodeon sold it to Disney, and so it was 1999.
Oh, I wasn't that far off, though. I think
No.
96, 97, 98. It was late 90s. At least I was there. But
so it was 1999. I was 11.
1999. Okay, so we were going to see something. What was...
Now I need to go and open that tab up again. When was it released? March 26th. So what was in the movie theaters March 26th, 1999?
We just have to...
10 Things I Hate About You, Resurrection, Never Been Kissed, My Teacher's Wife, Dangerous Invitation. I don't remember any of those movies.
No, I don't know. We must have been going to see something. But I remember it was probably around that same time we were waiting. There was another older couple there. Because this was just an old man by himself, right? And he was just like, I'm going to see Doug's first movie. Doug's first movie. And he was very excited. And that was great for him. And then...
Yeah. I'll tell you what. When I volunteered up at the VA, I saw him many times up there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
So he was a veteran going to see Doug's first movie.
Yeah.
I hope he liked it.
I hope so, too.
Was there a sequel? Was there Doug's second movie?
I don't think there was. Just to put that out there. Yeah, I'm not seeing any good results as to what movies were really out at that same time, so.
Doesn't matter.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Maybe
anyway.
some of you commenters that were with us at that time can remember what movie we were seeing or waiting in line to get tickets for.
That's a very limited...
Very specific commenter.
Oh, Lord. Okay, we would be remiss. I'm just switching gears here, like, right away. If in talking about Nature Trail to Hell, we didn't talk about, like, the interlude with the singing voices and the sound effects and all that stuff. Because I think it's sonically amazing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no,
Like-
this song is pretty amazing musically. Like, yeah, you've got that little interlude there with the singing and the sound effects and whatnot. But what also gets me is how you never know when the song, like, ends.
It's
like, you think
over.
it's gonna end, like, 4 or 5 times, but it just keeps going. And I love it.
I think that's more than just a musical gag. I think that's also a gag with how, like, horror movies go.
Yeah.
Like, you think you're safe, and it's like, nope. Ah! There it is. But the one part of it, like the really high singing, we're on the nature trail to hell.
Yeah.
Mom would do that all the time.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Like, sometimes out of nowhere. Like, something would pop into her head that would make her think, like, nature trail. Or, like, we would be, out somewhere, and, like, there would be a nature trail, and Mom would just go, the nature trail to hell!
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god. You hit a point, like, there's a point in your life where, like, that's embarrassing. It was embarrassing when it happened, like, at the time sometimes, but now looking back on it, it's like, that's kind of
That's
great.
something I would do.
Exactly!
Yeah.
Exactly! Something
yeah.
you'd... And it's okay. It's okay. You can embarrass your child.
Absolutely. That's why I'm here.
But I guess that's part of it. That's part of it.
That's a dad's job.
That is a dad's job. It's to just be embarrassing. Yeah.
Exactly. I have a vivid memory with this song. I was in the pool, and I think Grandma was outside. I think she was watching us for the day, and I had this album in, and I heard this song come on, and I got out of the pool really quickly, and skipped it because and she's like, John, what's wrong? I'm like, oh, they say hell in that song. I'm she's like, oh,
yeah. That was that. I mean, at least you were, cognizant of what was going on, just like trying to like mitigate stuff.
And then I had to be worried if she was just going to yell at me because I just said hell is the reason why I didn't listen to that song. It's like, oh, they say hell. Oops, I said hell. Like, So I'm like, oh crap, I'm just gonna go jump back in the pool. Not care about it.
Hell is for children.
Again.
I know, we did that again too. Hell is for How did your black and tan treating you?
Pretty good. I still have more. I still have more in the bottles, so I'll basically be making a second. But
very nice.
So did I use a what?
You answered the question I was going to ask. I asked if you used the entirety of each one in making your black and tan, but then you revealed. Okay, so John, what are you pouring into that glass first?
That is the Warlock Imperial Stout brewed with pumpkin and pumpkin pie spice by Southern Tier Brewing Company. It is an 8.6%er.
Very good. That looks lovely so far in that nice glass that's appropriate for making black and tans.
Yeah. I got this glass when I went to Nyack, New York with Natalie and my good friends David and Kate to go see a YouTube comedy duo called Game Grumps. We saw them do Game Grumps live on their first show on the East Coast.
Oh.
Yeah, and so they opened it up to here's a little something you don't know about me. So they opened it up to questioning, just as a Q&A spot, after they did their whole show, and I had a little flashlight on my keychain at the time, and so just raise your hand or do something to get our attention, and we'll get you to ask questions. So I turned on the flashlight and I started jingling my keys, and I guess it was flashing at them real weird, and so they're like, "You with the light, just so that somebody doesn't get us go into epilepsy. You ask your question."
My God.
So I asked the first question to the Game Grumps on the East Coast in their Q&A, in their live shows. But not that really cares.
Is that a black and tan, tool?
Yes.
Would you look at that?
I have to thank my good buddy Corey Scott for giving that to me for Christmas a few years ago. I didn't have a lot of tan left. I might need to go get some more tan.
Well, you know.
You know what? I'm already drinking 2 beers. I'm not going to drink a third.
I got to get me one of those fancy dancy tools.
It's called
the Perfect Black and Tan.
Yeah.
Okay, that's easy.
Yeah.
I can remember that. All right.
And it does a good job.
It looks like it does a pretty good job there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Since you have 2 beers to talk about, I just want to talk about my Smashed Pumpkin a little bit. And I also want to remind our listeners about what is happening with this very can of Smashed Pumpkin that I have in my hand.
Whoa,
and just so
what? You're telling me that there's something going on, like some sort of a contest?
There's a contest. What? I know.
Tell me more. How can I enter? How can I win? When is the drawing going to be made? And are you doing a drawing along with are you drawing anything?
I'm not drawing anything.
Oh.
But for those that may not know, I mean, I've said this before on, a previous episode here, but this very can of Shipyard Smashed Pumpkin, it is now empty. I have drank most of it. It will be gone by the end of this, but I will be making a candle in this can. That's right. I like to justify my drinking by turning it into a small little craft beer can candle enterprise for myself. And so it's going to be a 100% soy wax candle in this can with a nice spiced fragrance that matches well with the Smashed Pumpkin label. Yes, it's beautiful. And I can say, and I'm not, I'm a little biased about it, but they burn so cleanly and so slowly that this candle will last you quite some time. And we're doing a little contest for our listeners to get one of these candles. There are a couple of ways to gain entry into this contest. The easiest way is to listen to us, leave us a review on your favorite podcast platform where you can leave reviews.
And prove it.
Yep, basically just take a screenshot of the review and shoot that over in an email to beardowlpodcast@gmail.com. Or you can message us on any of our social media platforms on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, what have you. And send that screenshot over, and we'll enter you into the drawing. But if you want to get more entries, and if you're feeling creative and fancy, send us some original parody song lyrics, and every one of those that you send will count as 2 entries.
And hey, if we like it, we might just read it on our show here.
Or sing it. That's fair. So there's a couple of ways to get entries. Just seriously, leave a review, write some parody lyrics, message us that you figured out what song we were doing ahead of time, and we'll enter you in a drawing that, let's see, this episode is coming out October 30th, right? So that would be today, because tomorrow is Halloween.
The 30th.
The 30th of October.
Oh, I know this is in the future for you now, but it's in the past when people are listening. Happy birthday, Lauren.
Thank you, John.
Your birthday was technically yesterday, but also technically not for another, what's today?
Little bit there.
26 days.
Yeah, wow. Now people know the lead time that we put on these things.
Hey, that's okay. I don't give a poopy.
Yeah, you don't give a poopy. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Heck.
Oh, heck.
Oh, heck. But alright, so like I said, our first place winner will get this candle and one of the cool Beard Owl podcast stickers I've had made, and you know what? Just because I'm feeling nice, I'll pick 2 more people from entries and send them stickers as well.
Okay, there you go.
Isn't
At
that
random.
super?
At random. It's like a random drawing, like a scribble.
It'll be a random drawing, like a scribble. Yeah, that's right. And so you'll get this cool candle in this cool can, and just so you know, I didn't actually drink from this can. I poured it into a glass, but even if I had drank from it, I sanitize them before I make candles in them, so don't worry about it. They're clean.
It's okay, they're clean.
It's okay, they're clean. So yeah, but this beer was pretty cool. I'm not big into pumpkin beers, and I've been saying that, but I will tell you what, I got a 4-pack of this Shipyard Smashed Pumpkin, and I seriously think I might get another 4-pack because it's grown on me, much like this song has kind of grown on me.
Right.
This is sort of growing on me because this is a very good pumpkin beer. I'm going to read the blurb. Smashed Pumpkin season. Oh, no, not Smashed Pumpkin. Smash Pumpkin season with Shipyard Smashed Pumpkin. This big-bodied beer pours a light copper orange with pleasing aromas of pumpkin, cinnamon, and burnt sugar. Balanced by a mild, lingering sweetness and a slightly warm, bitter finish, Smashed Pumpkin is the perfect beer for when the temperature starts to drop. To fully enjoy all the flavors, this ale is best drunk at 55 degrees Fahrenheit. It is 9.0% alcohol by volume. It has an IBU of 120, and the can here says it pairs perfectly with, there's a symbol of a falling leaf, there is a symbol of a pint glass, there is a symbol of a football, and there is what I believe to be candy.
Ah.
This is good. This could be my turning point with pumpkin beers. Because it's got the pumpkin spice, okay? But it's not overpoweringly pumpkin spice. I'm getting more straight pumpkin, and the burnt sugar might be the thing.
Okay. Might be. I remember it was about a year ago, at least that's what my time hop told me. You were up, maybe it was 2 years ago. You were up here, and we had gone to Arena Bar and Grill, and we met your
That was
your
2
buddy.
years ago.
We met your buddy Megan, and what they had on tap at Arena Bar and Grill was cold pressed coffee pumpkin, and I gave you a sip of it, and you liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had also been drinking that entire day.
Yes, you were, because it
On
was
my flight.
homecoming. It's homecoming weekend. Right
Yeah,
now.
it was, well, that wasn't why I was drinking that entire day. I had flown up that day.
Oh. Okay.
I was up 2 years ago for the wedding that I was maid of honor in.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Yeah, because I had the purple tips in my hair because the bride
Yeah.
specifically requested, like, Lauren do purple. I'm like, okay, cool. So I did that, but that was the night. Do you remember we played Trivial Pursuit?
Yeah.
And we recorded the videos of ourselves playing Trivial Pursuit.
Maybe as a Patreon bonus that'll eventually get released one day.
Maybe. 'Cause it's funny. I watched it not too long ago, and I laughed.
Yeah.
And actually, John, from that game, do you remember the fruit, the pluot?
Oh, the plum and the kumquat.
Apricot.
Oops.
Well, that was a clue on Jeopardy the other day.
Oh!
Pluot. And I was like, oh my god! I know that from that
pluot.
time!
Yeah. That's funny.
This episode is really stupid.
Yeah, it is. Hey, related to your beer, what's your favorite Smashing Pumpkins song?
1979.
1979? That's a good one. Yeah, I know that one. Tonight's pretty good.
Tonight.
I like Cherub Rock. That one's fun.
Yeah. I'm
fun.
not big into them.
No, they had... Hey, who's your favorite Smashing Pumpkin? The only one I can name is Billy Corgan.
Same, which is bad.
I don't really care for him either, but if I had to pick a favorite...
He couldn't be my favorite because I don't care. I don't like him.
But it's the only one you can name,
bit.
So... Yeah, a little bit.
Like,
yeah.
I don't know. He's just creepy to me.
Yeah. Now, for being half of my black and tan, I haven't really talked much about my favorite beer of all time, or my Fabote.
Oh, your Fabot.
My Fabote.
My Fabote. Yeah.
Yeah. The Pumpkin, and this is the Nitro Pumpkin. So that if I could rate it higher than a 5, I would, because the Nitro just makes it all that much smoother and all that much better. Yeah, I love the Pumpkin as a pumpkin ale because it's not really like your typical pumpkin ale where like you taste like a lot of pumpkin pie spice and it's like obvious pumpkin pie spice. Like
yeah.
I get more like actual pumpkin flavor from it, like more of like a weedy, harvesty flavor from it.
I get that.
Yeah. So I think that's what has gravitated this to be my favorite beer of all time. Right up there with the original Pumpkin, obviously. But there's another beer. There's another beer that I don't think I'll ever have again. But it was, if I could rate it again, I would bump it up the extra 0.25. It was a beer that I had at again I'm mentioning Delaware, at the Rehoboth Beach Dogfish Head pub, microbrewery eatery place. That it was called Invisible Ink.
Oh, you've talked about this, yeah.
Yeah. It was like a blonde stout with coffee. Oh my goodness!
You got a growler of that, and I had it.
And that's when we had it. We had it when we were doing the Trivial Pursuit. I saved that growler to have with you because it's like you would appreciate it.
I did appreciate it.
That was was that last year or was that the year before?
That was the year before last.
Okay.
I know it is.
Yeah, no, it was because I remember when we went back down last year, I was hoping that they had it again, but they didn't.
I have to say one more thing about Nature Trail to Hell.
Okay.
Coming this Christmas to a theater near you.
Yeah. Yeah, you would think that it would be around, well, here's the thing. There's horror movies that are released year-round. Like we just talked about earlier. My Bloody Valentine, horror movie, came out around Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Flubber came out around Thanksgiving.
Oh my goodness, is that a horror movie?
It's just like radioactive goo.
Yeah, but it was made by Disney. They don't make scary movies.
Yeah, and I mean, like, dude, Disney owns, like, everything now, so, like, there's gonna be some scary stuff coming out of Disney.
Oh, yeah, they scary. They're scary as a corporation. I'm scared of Disney.
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, and Walt Disney himself was something to be afraid of.
Yeah, I think he's still going, like, his head is cryogenically frozen, and then will be reawakened a la, if you've ever seen Futurama. He'll be in a glass jar. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I've seen Futurama. Yeah, it's scary. You know, and dude, when I was a kid, the D on Disney, it took me forever to like see that as a D. Oh, that's totally a G.
It looks like a backwards G.
Yeah, Disney really says Jiznep. The Y looks like a P.
Jiznep.
Jiznep.
Jiznep. You got that Jiznep Plus?
I do have Jiznep Plus. I pay for it through my Verizon account.
Through your Verizon account?
Because they gave us this Jiznep Plus for free for a year.
Oh, you got Jiznep Plus for free for a year.
Yeah.
Through your
Verizon.
Your Verizon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like
Very
that's
nice.
I feel like that's coming to an end soon.
So are you gonna continue to pay for the Jiznep?
Probably.
Does Cecilia watch a lot of things on Jiznep?
If Puppy Dog Pals isn't on TV, she will shout for Bob, and I will have to put Jiznep Plus Puppy Dog Pals on. I have seen the same 28 episodes, probably about 50 times each.
And she will shout for Bob?
Bob. And Tots. Tots is another show. Yeah. If Bob isn't on, she shouts for Tots. If neither is on, she's like inconsolable.
That's crazy. And I kind of get a kick out of the fact that, do you remember when we were kids, you and I had an imaginary friend named Bob?
Yeah.
Bob was everything. And now your child is calling out for Bob.
Bob. Yeah.
Bob.
Bob?
Bob.
Bob? Yeah.
Bob?
Yeah. And then she hears the theme song. Bob! Yeah. She's like super excited for it. Yeah.
Well, that's like how when I had my interview with the school psychologist to get into kindergarten because they're trying to like place you in the right class. He asked me what my favorite TV show was, and I said Michelle.
Yeah.
And he looks at Mom, and she goes, Full House. But I called it Michelle, much like Cecilia calls Puppy Dog Pals Bob.
Yeah, Bob. And she calls Bluey Mum because the opening, they say, Mum, Dad, Bingo, Bluey. And she just, Mum. That's like, yeah, okay. You want to watch
That
Mum,
works.
Tots, or Bob? Like, none of it's on, so it's forged in fire, I guess.
It will kill. So that's it. You're watching either the kid shows or a bunch of nerds making knives.
Yeah. No, there's... she also likes Blue's Clues and You, which is like the new version of Blue's Clues.
Right, he has like a phone and not a notepad anymore, and he gets email.
Oh, no, it's a notebook. It's a notebook. It's a notebook, but on the back of it is a phone. Yeah, It's like a notebook built into a phone.
Okay.
Yeah, and he does get an email every once in a while. That's actually my favorite song that he does. Instead of, we just got a letter, he goes, we just got an email. We just got an email. Yeah, it's great.
What is this? Oh, here's the mail. It never fails. It makes me want to wag my tail. When it comes, I want to wail.
Still do it. They still do that.
Remember
and they still
that
do
one time?
Blues Good
That
too.
one
We
time
can too.
you. Remember that one time you couldn't figure out Blue's Clues and you got so mad?
Yeah. And
You were like, you couldn't believe it. You were so pissed. You're like, I couldn't figure it out.
and it's not like I was like a kid.
No, you were way too old.
I'll admit it. I was way too old to not have figured it out. Like, usually you can get it within like the first clue, like the first one, and then like if it's more specific, maybe the second one, and you're absolutely gonna get it with the third. But like the clues didn't make sense to me, and it's like, what in the heck? There's like, so there's a pretty abstract one in the new version too, where they're doing science experiments, and so. All right, let's see if you can guess what the answer is on this one, Miss. I'm really good at Blue's Clues. So the first clue is water.
Okay.
The second clue is tape. The third clue is 2 plastic bottles. What is the answer?
A boat. What is it?
You didn't figure out Blue's Clues.
No, what is it?
The cyclone experiment. You put the water in one of the bottles, and then you put the mouths of the bottles together, and then tape it up, and then you flip it upside down and spin it, and it makes a cyclone.
Okay.
Yeah, you just failed at Blue's Clues.
That's fine.
And you are older than I was at the time that I didn't figure out Blue's Clues. So who is the idiot now?
So, well, here's the thing. In my defense, you had the context of the entire episode to try and work it out. You just told me 3 things.
All right, so the rest of the context of the episode doesn't really matter because I told you, okay, they're doing science experiments. What science experiment does she want to do with water, tape, and 2 bottles?
Why can't you tape the 2 bottles together, like, side by side to create a buoyant craft?
Because the mouths are still open. As soon as you put it in, the water's going to flood into it.
Tape the mouth shut.
I'll tape your mouth shut.
Dude! What are the percentages, the ABVs on the 2 beers that you had?
Oh, they're both 8.6. Yeah, what was yours?
9.
Oh, nice.
I just had 1 9. You had 2 8.7s. So again...
8.6s. Don't.
8.6s, I'm sorry. So again, you've had both more beer and more alcohol than me in yet another episode.
12 fluid ounces, and I believe this can's probably 16.
No, it's gonna be 16, but it'll be 13. A little less.
13.6 because of the nitro.
The nitro widget, yeah. I was gonna say that because in the episode that I did with Katie.
With Katie, I had listened to that one fully through. I'm sorry, Chris. I got sidetracked at work in the middle of that episode, and then never got back to it. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Chris is one of those people that will understand. Because he's a kind soul.
Because I've listened all the way through to all the other ones, I think. I think that's the only one I haven't listened to fully.
That's okay.
Yeah. I feel bad. I should go back and finish listening to that.
Don't feel too bad. Before we wrap this up, since we're in Halloween season, and I know this Halloween season is a little different than most Halloween seasons will be, but what you gonna be? Are you gonna be anything? You gonna do a costume?
I honestly don't know yet. My fallback is putting on a baseball jersey and wearing my baseball mitt and saying I'm a baseball player.
Okay.
That's if we actually feel like doing anything, but since we're not going to be accepting any hollow wieners, yeah, we're probably not gonna.
Okay, I was just curious. I wasn't sure if you'd dress up anyway for Cecilia's benefit.
I don't think she would remember anyway. She's not even 2, so I don't think she'll remember a Halloween where she didn't trick or treat and dress up or anything.
That's fair. You should.
I mean, it's not like she could have any of the good candy anyway.
No.
I'll have to if we ever go trick or treating with her, we're gonna have to go with 2 bags. One where we put the no nuts, and then the other one where we put the nut candy, and we'll call that one the nut sack.
That's right. That's perfect. I mean, like I said when we were talking the other day, once we kind of get to the point where she's aware of her peanut allergy, just lean into it. She should be a peanut with devil horns for Halloween and just be the peanut allergy.
And I'm here for it. I agree with you 100%. I just don't think it's going to actually happen.
Well, we'll see. Maybe when Cecilia is a teenager.
When she wants to do it herself. I'll just plant the seed early.
That's what I'm saying. Just cultivate. Plant that goober pea.
Goober pea. But a peanut's a legume.
But yeah, I don't ever really take trick-or-treaters because with my 2 big dogs, it's just very stressful. So I don't do that.
Right. Ringing the doorbell all the time? Yeah. I remember the one year we did it, we had Holly here, and we had her in a little Wonder Woman costume, which was adorable. Aww. But yeah, every time the doorbell rang, she would go nuts.
Yeah, it's just crazy. It's just absolutely crazy. And one of these years, I want to get Troy, my Doberman, one of those Rasta hats. And have him be a Doberman.
Doberman.
I'm a Doberman. I think that would be funny.
Does he feel the rhythm? Does he feel the rhyme? Do you think he'll get on up? Because it's bobsled time.
Oh, Cool Runnings!
Yeah.
I'll draw a line through your head. It'll look like a butt.
Yeah. Oh, rip John Candy.
Rip John Candy.
Was that John Candy, or was that the other
That was
guy
John
that
Candy.
was like John Candy? Yeah, that was
No,
John Candy. It wasn't
was
Chris
John
Farley. It was John
that was
Candy,
John-
absolutely.
It was John Candy. Absolutely John Candy. Yeah. Oh, God. I think we've exhausted this one, buddy.
I think so. Both my beers are gone. I'm just sitting here drinking out of my water tumbler with a nice Beard Owl podcast sticker on it. Do what my sister said earlier to get your way into getting a sticker.
They're good stickers. They look good out there.
Yeah, they look good on things. Like, I have it on my cup. I have it on my laptop that I'm recording this podcast on.
I like it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I like it.
I like it. I like it a lot. So, yeah, this has been
Yet another episode.
Stupid.
Riveting episode of the Beer Owl Podcast. Spooky scary. I remember one time I was playing categories with my pals, and the letter was S, and you had to write down a monster, and I wrote spooky, scary skeletons, and they only gave me 1 point where I should have gotten 3 because of alliteration. But they're like, that's a descriptor. I'm like, no. Have you ever seen that meme, spooky, scary skeletons? No, that's one thing. I should have gotten 3 points for that, and I lost because of it. A-holes.
A-holes. Yeah. Well, you already ended it. This has been a spooky, scary episode of the Beard Owl Podcast.
Yeah.
Scary.
It has, hasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm still Lauren.
And I think I'm still John. Bye 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 bye.